Hello. I love you, sex. Love you, sex. God, sex. God, champion of the world. Sex. God, champion of the world. Play sport. Be nice. Be good. Love you. I love you. I love you. How can be the river, the water, the mountain, or everything is gone? How can it be the river, the water, the mountain? Everything is gone. I want an adventure. I want an adventure. I want an adventure. I want an adventure. Oh God, God, in the body, God, God, did I do good? God, God, my 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 God, 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 God. Father of Jesus Christ, God, 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 Father of Jesus. 1, 2, 3, let's do it. Okay, we gotta go here. What are we looking for? Let's see. We're looking for. I can't see with my eyes. I'm looking for that shit, brother. Oh, bro. Oh, bro. Past week it's gotta go to. Right. So it's gotta go up here or something, and then this needs to be updated like that, like this. Then you go to whatever it is here. Gotta go make a coffee. No volume.
Image credit. Future. There's always a lull after the Boxing Day storm.
I get fucked, you cunt. What's that? Maybe okay. Maybe have to this.
Best phones in Australia. TechRadar. Deciding on and buying the best phone for your needs gets increasingly more difficult with each passing year, as new options consistently emerge. The top flagship handsets from Apple, Samsung and Google are all excellent handheld marvels with imposing power, but they often also carry a price tag to match. So knowing where to invest your money is super important. If you are on a budget, then be sure to check out our guide to the best cheap phones. With this in mind, we've put all manner of phones to the test, assessing their price, design, display, performance, cameras and more in order to determine how they stack up to the rest of the smartphone competition in Australia. Whatever your needs, desires and budget, there's guaranteed to be an option right for you in our list of the 10 best phones in Australia below. Compare more smartphone prices at GetPress. The best phones in Australia. Quick list. Best for most people. The best phone overall. As an all-round package, the iPhone 15 Pro is one of the best, thanks to its compact size, super-fast A17 Pro chipset, excellent cameras and beautiful titanium design. Read more below. Best iPhone. 2. Apple iPhone 15 Pro Max. The best iPhone. It's expensive, but if you can afford it and you appreciate the bigger screen, the iPhone 15 Pro Max's A17 Pro chipset and 5x periscope zoom lens make it the best overall choice for iOS fans. Read more below. Best Samsung. 3. Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. The best Samsung. Samsung somehow managed to improve upon what was already an incredible phone. The Galaxy S24 Ultra is an ultra-powerful device that has ushered in a new titanium design and 5x telephoto camera, along with a suite of AI smarts that has set a precedent for future smartphones. Read more below. Best Pixel. The best Pixel phone. Just as we expected, the Pixel 8 Pro now replaces its predecessor as the best Pixel option. It has the best cameras Google has ever given us, and some incredible machine learning smarts. Read more below. Best budget. The best budget phone. Now that it's seen a price drop, the Pixel 7 becomes our new budget phone of choice. Offering far more in the way of performance and cameras compared our previous pick, the Pixel 6a, it's a far more solid. Read more below. Best value. The best value phone. A superfast A16 Bionic chipset, USB-C port, 48MP main camera and the dynamic island ensure that, for the first time in a long while, Apple's latest standard iPhone offers cracking value for money. Read more below. Reveal the next two products. Best compact phone. 7. Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 5. The best compact phone. Samsung's latest flip phone asserts its dominance in the newly competitive category, finally giving people a genuine reason to make the switch to flip. Read more below. Best foldable phone. 8. Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5. The best foldable phone. The Fold 5 sees Samsung continue its winning streak in the foldable space, too. A new design and much upgraded internals still make it the one to beat. Read more below. The best phones in Australia 2024. Why you can trust TechRadar. We spend hours testing every product or service we review, so you can be sure you're buying the best. Find out more about how we test. Below you'll find full write-ups for each of the best phones in our list. TechRadar's team of phone experts has tested each on extensively, which allows us to say categorically which ones are genuinely worthy of your attention. The best phone for most people. The best phone for most people. Specifications. Weight 187 g. Dimensions 146.6 x 70.6 x 8.25 mm. Oz iOS 17. Screen size 6.1 inch. Resolution 2556 x 1179. CPU A17 Pro. RAM 8GB unofficial. Storage 128GB/256GB/512GB/1 TB. Battery 3274 mAh unofficial. Rear camera 48MP wide plus 12MP ultra wide, plus 12MP telephoto with 3x optical zoom. Front camera 12MP. Reasons to buy. Plus. Outstanding performance plus. Beautiful titanium design. Reasons to avoid. Minus. No change to battery longevity or charging minus. 3x telephoto zoom no longer Apple's best. Buy it if. White heavy check mark. You want the best 6.1-inch phone around. The iPhone 15 Pro bundles the best of Apple's mobile technology into a palm-friendly, titanium cloud package. White heavy check mark. You want photos with less work. The iPhone 15 Pro doesn't have the absolute best camera tech available. But Apple makes taking photos super simple for everyone. The phone's highly capable 48MP main lens will be more than enough for most people. White heavy check mark. You want an iPhone with USB-C like its larger sibling. The iPhone 15 Pro is equipped with a USB-C port for faster data transfer and better compatibility than its predecessor. Don't buy it if. Crossmark. You want more zoom power. The iPhone 15 Pro's maximum 3x optical zoom is starting to seem more quaint than useful. Samsung and Xiaomi owns the super zoom space. Crossmark. You want better charging technology despite offering strong battery life and USB-C. The iPhone 15 Vivo V30 and V30 Pro are now on sale in India. gsmarana.com news. The Vivo V30 and Vivo V30 Pro, launched in India last week, are now on sale in the country through Amazon.in, Flipkart, Vivo's official Indian website, and partner retail stores. The Vivo V30 Pro comes in Andaman blue and classic black colors, and has two memory options 8GB/256GB and 12GB/512GB. Priced at INR $41,999, $505/465, and INR $46,999, $565/520 respectively. Vivo V30 Pro. The Vivo V30 comes in a third peacock green model sporting a color-changing back panel. However, all versions have three memory options 8GB/128GB, 8GB/256GB, and 12GB/256GB, priced at INR $33,999, $410/375, INR $35,999, $435/400, and INR $37,999, $460/420 respectively. Vivo V30. The Vivo V30 is powered by the Snapdragon 7 Gen 3 SoC, while the Vivo V30 Pro has the Dimensity 8200 chip at the helm. Another notable difference between the two phones is in the camera department. The V30 Pro's camera system was co-developed with Zeiss, making it the first V-series smartphone to come with Zeiss optics and portrait styles. It also sports a 50MP 50mm telephoto camera with 2x optical zoom. You can read our Vivo V30 Pro review here and V30 review here to learn more about the smartphones, and head this way for a detailed specs comparison of the V30 Duo. OnePlus thinks you should upgrade from your Pixel to the 12R. GSmariner.com news. OnePlus launched 12R internationally this year for the first time. Previous R models have been India only. And the company seems very proud of this device, saying things like the flagship killer is back and launching a special Genshine Impact Edition event. Today a new ad was found most likely on Facebook by the folks over at 9 to 5 Googline, which OnePlus is telling you to upgrade from your Pixel to the 12R in order to get more bang for less bucks. It's interesting that OnePlus is targeting Pixel owners specifically. What it's offering is no joke, however. The OnePlus 12R can be yours in the US from just $399.99 with a trade-in of any device in any condition. That's a guaranteed $100 off with not a lot of hassle. And if you trade in specific devices in good working condition, you can get an additional bonus, up to $450. So theoretically you could even grab a 12R for free. In practice, it doesn't quite work that way since the highest trade-in amounts are always for top of the line devices, and we assume no one is trading an iPhone 15 Pro for a OnePlus 12R. If you want to learn more about the OnePlus 12R, make sure you don't miss our in-depth review fit. OnePlus thinks you should upgrade from your Pixel to the 12R. Post your comment. In the US, it starts at $399.99 with a trade-in of any phone in any condition. Posting rules. English only. Please no foul language, be polite and use common sense. No expressions of hatred based on race/ethnicity, nationality, sex, sexual orientation, disability, religion and political affiliation. No politics or religious discussions. Please stick to tech topics here. We will not tolerate posts advocating any political or religious views or causes. No spam, no commercial advertising, no referral programs of any kind. No bashing deliberately and repeatedly bashing the same brand. No trolling deliberately antagonizing other brand/model users. Read before you post. Search before you post. Your question is probably already answered. Posting your contact info, such as phone number or email, is not a good idea. We won't be responsible for any unwanted consequences. Oppo F25 Pro full phone specifications. Triple 64 MP f/1.7, 25mm wide, 1/2.0, 0.7 micrometer, PDAF. 8 MP f/2.2, 16mm, 112 ultrawide, 1/4.0, 1. Oppo F25 Pro pictures, official photos. Home. Compare. Tip us. Privacy.
Ah, shut up, you fuckwit. Give us this. Give us what it looks like, you cunt. What are you doing, you fucking dog? You're gonna be turned off in a minute, you cunt.
Oppo F25 Pro full phone specifications.
You're doing the same thing. He cuts out when he goes to that. He doesn't go to the specification. Or look at you. Gives you the specification on every phone, like a specification. Okay, what I'm saying, look, it gives you all. Go to this one. Should be able to, and then news, not news. Not news, brand. Then he's got all the brands right there. So say you're gonna go to Apple or something, then it'll give you the latest. You know what I mean? You go to the first one, and you know what I mean? And that's all this. You can press any of them. Look, you can press that one, press that one, press that one, and they all do something, right? They all do something, and then he tells you what the phone is. This is one Apple iPhone 15 Pro. So it's got that. Because look, it's not gonna go like, oh, what the fuck are you doing, dickhead? Oh, what the fuck are you doing? Fuck, wait, that's just fucking ridiculous now. This one, text, this is buttons on the bottom, they're wrong.
Apple iPhone 15 Pro Max full phone specifications. Network. Technology. GSM/CDMA/HSPA/EVDO/LTE/5G. 2G bands. GSM 850/900/1800/1900 SIM1 and SIM2 dual SIM. CDMA 800/1900. 3G bands. HSDPA 850/900/1700 or/1900/2100. CDMA 2001 SIVDU. 4G bands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 12, 13, 17, 18, 19, 20, 25, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 46, 48, 53, 66 A3106. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20, 25, 26, 28, 29, 30, 32, 34, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 46, 48, 53, 66, 71 A2849. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What the fuck are you doing? What have you done? What are you trying to do, you fuckwit? Anyway, it does all that. It's supposed to go to tell you this. Look, what happened? It's supposed to tell you this. Hey, brother. Hey, bro. We're gonna do it. Let's try straight. Like, yeah, there. No, but this one doesn't, bro. Oh, yeah, I get it. You got all this. Follow me. Yeah. Follow me. This is iPhone 15 Max. This. So we gotta go down a bit more, do we? Like this, and you can swim it in yourself. Then you can go to the YouTube channel and you watch it there, bro. What does it do that? Does it? Does it really? Like, okay.
Apple iPhone 15 Pro Max user opinions and reviews. H. Trio King Gopayatep. Max. 11 hours ago. Tech Jockey, 16 hours ago. Clone is in action for hours replying with essays for my 2. More tree to change Samsung Galaxy Professional. Reply. M. Miss Saila BT Ismail. N9N. 11 hours ago. Look like now Samsung, so nice and perfect, right? Let's couple. Reply. Tech Jockey. X. 16 hours ago. Day think, 23 hours ago, right? That's enough of this. I don't know what your P. More clone is in action for hours replying with essays for my 2 sentences. Comment rolling on the floor laughing for real. Reply. Crossmark. S. SQRT2. 03P. 18 hours ago. What the hell is going on here? Reply. D. Daythink. Ran. 23 hours ago. Deleted post, alright, that's enough of this. I don't know what your problems is, kid, but I haven't called you uneducated, jobless, worthless or a.er. Moran. Anyway, cut the attitude, there is no need for it. I got my doubts on your educational claims. But seeing as neither of yous can prove anything about the other, I'll take your word for it. One thing you show nothing of though is maturity. This was a conversation about Anshatu, for heaven's sake, and all I have done is link what's on their own website. If you don't like that, then take it up with them. You meanwhile have called me a bunch of names, and now started going on about government, employment or some such nonsense. Saying you got chip on your shoulder doesn't quite cover it. Reply. Rolling on the floor laughing. Tech Jockey. X. 23 hours ago. Day think, 15th March 2024, and what are you? Another talking head boasting about being. Maury speaks for yourself, I boat. Like saying not to waste time yet replying to each comment. Reply. D. Daythink. I2B. 15th March 2024. Tech Jockey, 15th March 2024. Again some random, crying other than replying to any of my P. Maury, and what are you? Another talking head boasting about being some bigwig, and complaining about all the time you are wasting on a worthless fan base, whilst doing exactly just that. I'd hope you have some educational value somewhere, dude, cause on the concepts of irony and hypocrisy you are like a child. Take your own damn advice and stop wasting everyone's time. Oh, and get over whatever's causing this massive chip on your shoulder, pal. Reply.
Okay, everyone is replying silly, very silly. Everyone's replying silly. I heard that you can't be replying silly, he said on the other. No sexual harassment. You have to be up to date. No, but they're replying silly. You know, I don't really like the way you reply because you're a moron and I think you this, you think you're that. You know what I mean? Asus. What's this Asus? Asus. That one, the same. What is it? What's the name of it? Asus ZenFone 11 Ultra. We already gone past it, did we? And what are the comments of it? You tell me that is comment to this. Asus.
Asus ZenFone 11 Ultra user opinions and reviews. Anonym. U7V. 45 minutes ago. Asus need new designer. Reply. M. Mobile Master. 0C9. 2 hours ago. Anonymous. 3 hours ago. Ultra poor specs. The battery is ultra here, not the old camera. No ultra phone having a 5500 mAh battery, right? Reply. Anonymous. Why you? 3 hours ago. Purportex. 5 hours ago. 13 MP camera. How can you call it ultra poor specs? Reply. L. Loco. AW. 5 hours ago. 2 years of major software updates and 4 years of security updates. Oh man, this is disappointing. Behind of OnePlus and others, very short. Reply. Just our smile.
What?
Ours.
How do you stop it?
5 hours ago. Yuki 90.
Okay, what did he say? What did he say about it? 2 years of major software up, 2 years major software update, and 4 years of security update. That's what all he got. A bit slow on the update. Well, I don't know why they do that. Anyway, now we're going to go. Any other that can remember? Hmm.
OnePlus Nord N30. SE full phone specifications. 4G bands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So this one is called OnePlus Nord N30 SE. So there. You know, somehow I gotta zoom it in because when I zoom it in, it fucks it up, bro. Fucks it up, brother. Fucks it up, mate. So you gotta go. Read that. 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 Now we go up here. Oh, what are you doing, dickhead? Then go down. And you can come.
OnePlus Nord N30.
And you can come here and check out all the phones, which one's up to date, what are the specification, what chip, whatever it is. This is one of the website, but there's more.
30 SE user opinions and reviews. M. Mobi. GNT. 28th February 2024. Well protected back camera design. Reply. Anonymous. Shoe. 23rd February 2024. I'm looking at her official OnePlus listing for this phone in my country and it specifies it has a 90Hz bed screen. Reply. Anonymous. Bass. 31st January 2024. Raguvar V. 30th January 2024. It's nonsense. And memory card will absolutely not slow. Morts are third worlders that fill up their phones with all sorts of nonsense, so it's no surprise that they think that it's normal for their free storage manager no ads 100% free to constantly try to access their physical storage. The dude above legit thinks 128 GB of storage is too small. Like, what garbage are you dumping onto your phone where you need that much storage? And please stop using I'm a audiophile as an excuse, because it's a really poor one if you have any basic understanding on how Android downsamples audio fidelity. Reply. Red Heart. M. Menu. Use. 31st January 2024. Anonymous. 31st January 2024. It's actually use 2.1. This is the teardown https://www. More thanks for your correction. It's highly likely that Samsung or Wingtech, to be precise, uses MCS for the global market. Due to the fact that their US models have different hardware components and occasionally ringtones and UI sounds compared to the international variants. Reply.
Wait up.
Anonymous.
Wait up. What did what this guy saying? Ringtone and UI sound compare for. So in America they make more ringtones. They make more heaps of things, right? For the or whatever, and then in Asia, it's like China or South Korea or whatever. Asia, they slow to, oh, here's the phone. It's got everything you wanted in it, but to get ringtones, we haven't got many options. You have to wait. What the hell? Once you make a phone, it should have all these options to pump it into it, make it look good, and go to Play Store or wherever it is you get your software update. That's silly, eh? Why the United States has to compete with China or South Korea or any other company in Asia? Why do they have to fight? Let them build whatever they want and let them do it the way. Give them a search engine. Don't fuck around, America. What you fucking doing? Not letting Australia, not letting Chile, not letting South Africa have their own companies to create their own things, their own computer, their own chips, their own things. What you show off? You show off, America. So it's China show off. They don't let other countries have their own companies, have their own things, create their own thing. Be world record. Be faster than what in 3-4 years. South Africa or Chile, Argentina, Australia will be inventing new mobile phones because Ian Marks did not make them. Like, just a fuckwits. You don't let others have entertainment. Don't let others do what they need to. Don't let nothing catcall your tongue. Come to Australia, America. Come to Australia, China. Catcall your tongue, you fucking liars. You're a bunch of fucking liars. You pump up the taxes. You pump up the phone. Their phone costs $1,000 in America, but in Australia it's $2,500. You're fucking dickheads. Fuck you to all fucking system, and you're gonna fucking get shit. You don't let us, Australia, Chile, Argentina, South Africa, have a factory where we can make our own fucking computer, our own rockets, our own antennas, our own things that we want to make for the future, helping our technology advance. Why do you have open portals? Why do you have sell your soul to the devil? Why do you want to make money and be famous from the devil and open portals and everything? United States, China is even worse, mate, even worse with portals and outer space programs. Things is fucked up. You slow, catcall your tongue. You're fucked and fuck up. This was GS Marina, and if you wanted GS Marina, one more time to where was it? We gotta get out of it. You really pissed me off, you know. What's this one? Nothing's phone 82. So this is nothing's phone 82. Okay, you gotta go to this here. Read that. Read that. Read that. Read that. No, see it, eh? Yeah, the comments, but we don't need no comments now. What was this thing? Accepting it. What you do, bro? Champion. Okay. Fuck you. This is the thing that United States, Europe, and everything. Oh, yeah, copyright, copy this, copy that, copy blah, 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 blah. But they never said someone like Vietnam, South Korea, Filipinos. They're gonna have rockets going out of space programs to the max. Bullshit, whether they're spending money on fucking guns, fucking this, fucking that. You fucking American, you fucking Chinese, you fucking world record. You ain't letting everyone do all the technology advance because you are fucking greedy. You want us to go to your war in Afghanistan. You want us to tell China how rude they are, you fucking dogs, mate. Ja, kana puta, mate. Kana puta la pu. No good, mate. No good. Kana puta, mate. Fuck you, motherfucker. You color this cyber security. Oh, this one.
Huawei says Cherry's Luxeed S7 delays will be resolved in April. Reuters. CCPA right to opt out of the sale of your personal information. Please note that opting out may not mean you will stop seeing advertisements. Additionally, in the event you opt out under CCPA, but do not opt out of interest-based advertising more generally, you may still receive advertisements tailored to your interests based upon your personal information. For more information about your rights, as a California consumer and to learn more about our use of interest-based advertising and additional opt-out choices, please see our privacy statement. When you visit our website, we store cookies on your browser to collect information. The information collected might relate to you, your preferences or your device, and is mostly used to make the site work as you expect it to and to provide a more personalized.
Okay, so how do you get cookies out of your whatever? So when you go whatever and then whatever, you go 3 places in one, right? Yeah. In here, I'm looking at this news, then it's going in here, and it keeps saying, we accept cookies, we get cookies, whatever. So you go read the news again, and once you press to the news, it goes, you want cookies. So how many times do you want the cookies? How do you fucking annoyed fucking press release or information, or they know beep 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 that someone's trying to read this news. Beep beep beep. Now they're pressing the news. Beep beep beep. Now they're reading the news. Beep beep beep. The fuck you then. Fuck you with your cookies. We're gonna have to learn how to interact with cookies.
Personalized web experience. However, you can choose not to allow certain types of cookies, which may impact your experience of the site and the services we are able to offer. Click on the different category headings to find out more and change our default settings according to your preference. You cannot opt out of our first-party strictly necessary cookies, as they are deployed in order to ensure the proper functioning of our website, such as prompting the cookie banner and remembering your settings, to log into your account, to redirect you when you log out, etc. For more information about the first and third-party cookies used, please follow this link. Manage consent preferences. Always active. Strictly necessary cookies. These cookies are necessary for the website to function and cannot be switched off in our systems. They are usually only set in response to actions made by you which amount to a request for services, such as setting your privacy preferences, logging in or filling in forms. You can set your browser to block or alert you about these cookies, but some parts of the site will not then work. These cookies do not store any personally identifiable information. Functional cookies. These cookies enable the website to provide enhanced functionality and personalization. They may be set by us or by third-party providers whose services we have added to our pages. If you do not allow these cookies, then some or all of these services may not function properly. Always active. Sale of personal data. Under the California Consumer Privacy Act, you have the right to opt out of the sale of your personal information to third parties. These cookies collect information for analytics and to personalize your experience with targeted ads. You may exercise your right to opt out of the sale of personal information by using this toggle switch. If you opt out, we will not be able to offer you personalized ads, and will not hand over your personal information to any third parties. Additionally, you may contact our legal department for further clarification about your rights as a California consumer by using this Exercise My Rights link. If you have enabled privacy controls on your browser, such as a plugin, we have to take that as a valid request to opt out. Therefore, we would not be able to track your activity through the web. This may affect our ability to personalize ads according to your preferences. Performance cookies. These cookies allow us to count visits and traffic sources, so we can measure and improve the performance of our site. They help us to know which pages are the most and least popular and see how visitors move around the site. All information these cookies collect is aggregated and therefore anonymous. If you do not allow these cookies, we will not know when you have visited our site, and will not be able to monitor its performance. Targeting cookies. These cookies may be set through our site by our advertising partners. They may be used by those companies to build a profile of your interests and show you relevant adverts on other sites. They do not store directly personal information, but are based on uniquely identifying your browser and internet device. If you do not allow these cookies, you will experience less targeted advertising.
So let's target advertising. Okay, I'm not. We'll do that later, man. You know what I mean? It's like pathetic, bro.
Big Mac goes big tech, with a few hiccups. Reuters. Item 1 of 4 amperes. Man reads a notice in the window of a closed McDonald's restaurant as the company said it halted operations due to a system disruption in Tokyo, Japan, March 15, 2024. Reuters/Rocky Swift/file photo. 1/4 A man reads a notice in the window of a closed McDonald's restaurant as the company said it halted operations due to a system disruption in Tokyo, Japan. March 15, 2024. Reuters/Rocky Swift/file. Purchase licensing rights. Opens new tab. Read more. San Antonio, Texas, March 16. Reuters. When McDonald's and CD.N opens new tab. First opened for business in the 1940s, its workers stood at physical counters, its burgers and fries were listed on paper menus, and its customers paid cash to its human cashiers. How quaint. Today technology so infuses every aspect of McDonald's business that it would only be a slight exaggeration to call it a tech company that happens to sell burgers. McDonald's mobile app. It's human-less order-taking kiosks. It's digitized menus that change based on trends, the weather and more, and even its generative AI together. These enable McDonald's to eke out additional sales and efficiencies worth billions of dollars to the company, which has 40,000 locations in roughly 100 countries. Yet that same tech can also bring McDonald's to its knees. On Friday, system outages plagued McDonald's locations across some of its biggest global markets, including Japan, Australia, and the United Kingdom, forcing many stores to temporarily take only cash or shut down entirely. McDonald's hasn't disclosed how widespread the outages were, but on Friday afternoon, 12 hours after the outages were first reported, a franchise in San Antonio, Texas wouldn't accept orders in its app and couldn't accept cash. McDonald's said in a statement, the outage was caused by an unnamed third-party provider during a configuration change. Asked for comment, McDonald's referred to that statement. McDonald's Japan 2702.t opens new tab. On Saturday apologized for the inconvenience, saying all its restaurants and its delivery service were operating normally. The burger giant did flag that something like this could happen, at least to Wall Street. We are increasingly reliant upon technology systems, company lawyers wrote in its annual Securities and Exchange Commission filing on February 22. Any failure or interruption of these systems could significantly impact our franchisees' operations, or our customers' experiences and perceptions. Even IA gets a warning in the filing, which states that the artificial intelligence tools we are incorporating into certain aspects of our restaurant operations may not generate the intended efficiencies and may impact our business results. Yet Friday's widespread outage is unlikely to bump McDonald's out of its long-term strategy to deepen its reliance on tech. McDonald's wants more customers to order through digital avenues like its app and kiosks, which already made up a third of its sales in top markets in 2022. In December, McDonald's announced a partnership with Google to move restaurant computer systems into the cloud, where the global scale of data will allow McDonald's generative AI system to better understand the broadest range of patterns and nuances, resulting in what McDonald's at the time said would be hotter, fresher food. Generative AI already powers much of the restaurant operations and personalized pitches made from internal profiles of customers. It's not just McDonald's, tech is the strategy du jour of virtually every major fast food chain. Starbucks, sbucks.o opens new tab. In 2019 announced its own internal AI platform, called Deep Brew, which then CEO Kevin Johnson said would increasingly power its personalized offers, store staffing, and inventory management. Over the next 10 years, we want to be as good at AI as the tech giants, Johnson told a retail conference in 2020, according to Retail Dive, a trade publication. Starbucks in 2022 hired a former McDonald's executive to oversee its use of technology. Risks from this new technology don't just come from system outages. Wendy's Wen.o opens new tab. Got public backlash after its CEO said during an earnings call in mid-February that the chain would soon use dynamic pricing on its digital signs, yet another technology that would not have been possible before the age of information. The chain later clarified that it did not intend to use digital signs to implement surge pricing that could let it charge higher prices during busy times. Rather, Wendy's said, its COS remarks referred to its plan to offer discounts to patrons during slow parts of the day. The Reuters Daily Briefing newsletter provides all the news you need to start your day. Sign up. Reporting by Waylon Cunningham in San Antonio. Additional reporting by Yuka Obayashi in Tokyo. Editing by William Mallard. Our standards: the Thomson Reuters Trust Principles. Opens new tab. U.S. investigating Meta for role in illicit drug sales, WSJ reports Reuters. CCPA right to opt out of the sale of your personal information. Please note that opting out may not mean you will stop seeing advertisements. Additionally, in the event you opt out under CCPA, but do not opt out of interest-based advertising more generally, you may still receive advertisements tailored to your interests based upon your personal information. For more information about your rights as a California consumer and to learn more about our use of interest-based advertising and additional.
You silly. 1 minute you're saying about cookies, now you're saying about advertising. The same shit, bro. Same shit, bro. We're not taking your fucking whatever to whatever. We're not. You know what I mean? That's silly, bro. That's silly, bro. You know what I mean? It's really silly. What is this? What's that? That's how your computers work. Silly. So, you're silly, bro. You're really silly, and you're not. You know it. You know you're silly. Well, that was silly. We're not listening to you. You do the same news with advertising. The next one is cookies. What's the next one after that? Fucking go to any website, don't know who you are because you're sharing that to Facebook or something, and they don't know about it. You're just fucking dickheads, man. You're just dickheads, and you know what I mean. You're a dickhead.
Malaysia Central Bank says Google misquoted exchange rate a second time. Reuters. CCPA right to opt out of the sale of your personal information. Please note that opting out may not mean you will stop seeing advertisements. Additionally, in the event you opt out under CCPA, but do not opt out of interest-based advertising more generally, you may still receive advertisements tailored to your interests based upon your personal information. For more information about your rights as a California consumer and to learn more about our use of interest-based advertising and additional opt out.
What are you doing? What are you doing again? You're copying the same news to the first one when we read it, and when we got upset, now you're doing the same shit again.
Choices. Please see our privacy statement. When you visit our website, we store cookies on your browser to collect information. The information collected might relate to...
Okay, mate. It wasn't like that. You want us to register to this, and you're not reading the proper news, so you're down. You're down for silliness. You know what I mean? We're not. It's probably doing it again. No, let's try.
Apple reaches $490 million settlement over CEO Cook's China sales comments. Reuters. March 15th. Reuters. Apple.o. Opens new tab. Agreed to pay $490 million to settle a class action lawsuit that alleged chief executive Tim Cook defrauded shareholders by concealing falling demand for iPhones in China. A preliminary settlement was filed on Friday with the U.S. District Court in Oakland, California, and requires approval by U.S. District Judge Yvonne Gonzalez Rogers. It stemmed from Apple's unexpected announcement on January 2nd 2019 that the iPhone maker would slash its quarterly revenue forecast by up to $9 billion, blaming US-China trade tensions. Cook had told investors on a November 1, 2018, analyst call that although Apple faced sales pressure in markets such as Brazil, India, Russia and Turkey, where currencies had weakened, I would not put China in that category. Apple told suppliers a few days later to curb production. The lowered revenue forecast was Apple's first since the iPhone's launch in 2007. Shares of Apple fell 10% the next day, wiping out $74 billion of market value. Apple and its lawyers did not immediately respond to requests for comment on the ruling. The Cupertino, California-based company denied liability, but settled to avoid the cost and distraction of litigation, court papers show. Sean Williams, a partner at Robbins Geller Rudman, and Dowd representing the shareholders, called the settlement an outstanding result for the class. The settlement covers investors who bought Apple shares in the 2 months between Cook's comments and the revenue forecast. Apple posted $97 billion of net income in its latest fiscal year, and its payout equals a little under 2 days of profit. Last June, Rogers refused to dismiss the lawsuit. She found it plausible to believe Cook had been discussing Apple's sales outlook and not currency changes, and said Apple knew China's economy was slowing and demand could fall. The lead plaintiff is the Norfolk County Council as administering authority of the Norfolk Pension Fund, located in Norwich, England. Lawyers for the shareholders may seek fees of up to 25% of the settlement amount. Apple share price has more than quadrupled since January 2019, giving the company a more than $2.6 trillion market value. The case is in Re Apple Incorporated Securities Litigation, U.S. District Court, Northern District of California, number 19-02033. Jumpstart your morning with the latest legal news delivered straight to your inbox from the Daily Docket newsletter. Sign up. Reporting by Jonathan Stempel in New York. Editing by Jason Neely, Jane Merriman and Alexander Smith. Our standards: the Thomson Reuters Trust Principles. Opens new tab.
So, register now. Why start saying register now? So you won't let you go down? No, this has gone silly now, Hector. You know what I mean? I don't like it. So we gotta go out. This part doesn't have the signing part, Hector. I know, bro.
Fact check. Video of green laser predates 2024 Texas wildfires. Reuters. CCPA right to opt out of the sale of your personal information.
Oh, it does too,
Please
Hector.
note that opting out.
Okay. Instead of reading the fucking news, it gone silly and it's gone fucking bananas, Hector.
Sono contento di vedervi. Io un po' non mi sono ripreso e per questo non posso leggere bene il messaggio. Lo farà Monsignor Ciampanelli per me. Grazie.
Fondazione dell'ospedale pediatrico Bambino Gesù.
Reason that you spoke today. That you're pleased for help for you. I report now 10 years ago have not stopped for its human rights violations and abuses.
일단은 북한 정부의 유엔 그러니까 인권 단체에서 북한 정부의 압박감을 조성해서라도 어느 정도 자책을 하게 할 수 있다면 한 번이 아니라 수백 번을 반복하는 한이 있어도 또 계속 이 노력을 멈추고 싶지 않고요. 또 나아가서 북한 정부로부터 내 고향 지인들과 친구들이 조금만이라도 편해지는 삶을 살길 바라는 마음에서 이 무대 위에 제가 섰고요. 앞으로도 그게 필요하다면 저는 계속해서 노력할 겁니다.
Expression, thought.
呼叫大陆公务船海警202-203号。这里是中华民国海巡署 PP100 管辖艇广播，以及呼叫。
Hi everyone, this is Juan Camilo from War Central Kitchen reporting once again. From the port of Larnica in Cyprus, we are right now at night working non-stop to get more aid to Gaza via sea. Behind me is happening the cargo of this.
Okay, we better, whatever it was. Anyway, Hector, go in this one.
Finally, I've received a Google Play system update after updating to One UI 5 and factory resetting, r/One UI. One UI 5. There was a known bug that affected many users where their devices were stuck on the July 2022 patch after updating to One UI 5 and factory resetting. I finally received the November 2022 patch.
That's silly. We don't need UI. You mean like you need to go? It's silly anyway. You can get the patches. So your phone can do the patches. I mean, what's here? Yeah, fine.
The Galaxy S24 Ultra is dead to me. Mostly Android Central. Image credit, Nixatrix/Android Central. Beyond the Alphabet. Beyond the Alphabet is a weekly column that focuses on the tech world both inside and out of the confines of Mountain View. It's nice being able to pick and choose what phone I want to use on a daily basis. Usually, whenever I get a new phone. That becomes the standard for a while. That was the case with the OnePlus Open until the Galaxy S24 Ultra arrived, giving me a reason to go back to a slab phone. Leading up to that point, I had already gotten a little bored of the Open, but not because of the phone itself. That's just the nature of the beast, when it comes to someone who plays around with new phones and technology for a living. Boredom is probably the best way to describe it. So, honestly, the Galaxy S24 Ultra arrived at the perfect time. Fast forward to now, and the Galaxy S24 Ultra lasted a little less than 2 months, before I decided that enough was enough and that slab phones no longer interested me. For a little bit of context, I have been using the OnePlus Open in tandem with my iPhone 15 Pro Max ever since it was announced. That's a little over 3 months, squeaking past the 2.5 months I spent with the Galaxy Z Fold 5. Latest videos from Android Central. Over the past few years, I've learned that the majority of the time spent using foldable phonesis from the cover screen. So why would I want to go back to a foldable phone when the Galaxy S24 Ultra's display is way better than that of the OnePlus Open or Z Fold 5? Well, it's a simple and obvious answer.
Okay. Yeah, talk about the phones now. What are you doing? Where were we? So this one.
Honor Magic 6 Pro Camera Review Android Central. The Honor Magic 6 Pro camera is the first smartphone camera that has blown me away in years. I review a lot of phones and put all of them through rigorous camera tests, and Honor's latest feels like a huge breakthrough in so many ways. At the forefront of the improvements is the upgraded Falcon camera system, a fancy name for a triple camera array powered by the smartest software Honor has ever developed. It easily sits among the best Android phones and regularly produces excellent quality images. While you may think the new 180MP telephoto camera is the centerpiece of the experience, it's the upgraded AI capabilities of the camera that shine through beyond excellent imaging capabilities. Honor's upgraded AI motion sensing capture is so smart it'll take photos for you, and it's downright impressive how great these look, too. Considering that flagships like the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra still struggle to capture motion, it's refreshing to see a company go out of its way to deliver a smartphone camera experience that goes so above and beyond to solve this problem. Latest videos from Android Central. Honor Magic 6 Pro Camera, Motion Capture. The Honor Magic 6 Pro's ability to capture motion is unmatched among phones I've tested over the years. Yes, it even beats a Pixel. Not only does the phone excel in capturing crisp photos of moving pets and kids, but the software is intelligent enough to automatically capture photos when certain movement is detected. Honor says it trained its AI algorithm with over 8 million images containing moving subjects, enabling the camera's software to understand things like facial expressions, human body movement, jumping, and more. To specifically test out the automatic movement capture capabilities, I took the phone to the local Celtic Fest and let it capture photos of the Irish dancers on stage. All I did was open the camera app and point it at the stage. The AI algorithm did all the rest of the work. Automatic image capture may sound like a silly gimmick, but it works incredibly well in my testing. As a parent, sometimes it's hard to have it to free hands, much less one. Having a phone that can capture the moment by just using one hand is a stroke of genius. But even if you'd rather capture your images by tapping the shutter, the Honor Magic 6 Pro will get it right basically every time. I ran my usual motion test involving my son jumping off our couch onto a pile of stuffed animals. Against 4 other phones, the Magic 6 Pro captured a great image every single time. The Pixel 8 Pro is the only other phone that performed this consistently, and even then, the photos from the Honor Magic 6 Pro all looked better than what Google's best could capture. Honor Magic 6 Pro Camera, Main Camera. I have very few critiques of the Magic 6 Pro camera experience, but one is certainly the way to quick launch the camera. Most modern Android phones allow you to double tap the power button at any time, no matter if the screen is on or off, to quickly launch the camera. The Honor Magic 6 Pro still uses the weird old method of double tapping the volume down key, which only works when the screen is off. If the screen is on at all, even if it's not unlocked, you'll either have to find the camera shortcut or turn the screen off in order to activate the quick launch feature. It's silly. Other than that minor annoyance, the point-and-shoot capabilities of the Honor Magic 6 Pro are seldom matched by any modern smartphone. From launching the camera to taking a picture takes roughly 2 seconds. Autofocus works stupendously well, and picture quality is exceptional. It's difficult to pick a winner between the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra, Google Pixel 8 Pro, and Honor Magic 6 Pro's main cameras. All 3 phones deliver excellent dynamic range and fine detail. The 3 examples above show how each phone can trade off with having the best photo, depending on the situation. In the first example, the Honor Magic 6 Pro has better color accuracy, contrast, and fine detail. The second 2 examples favor the Galaxy S24 Ultra for fine detail and the Pixel 8 Pro for color accuracy. Overall, though, I found the Honor Magic 6 Pro's photos to look incredibly pleasing. Most complaints were situational, and I didn't notice any particular pattern of weakness in the hundreds of photos I've captured over the past few weeks. Honor Magic 6 Pro Camera, Telephoto Camera. When I began this review, I had a hard time imagining that the Honor Magic 6 Pro camera could produce a quality telephoto experience beyond 5x at best. That's because the telephoto camera is behind a measly 2.5x optical zoom lens, half of what's on a Pixel 8 Pro or Galaxy S24 Ultra and a quarter of what the Galaxy S23 Ultra provides. But the phone tries to make up for this deficit by using a massive 180 megapixel sensor behind the lens, complete with AI processing. That 180 MP sensor is also physically the largest telephoto sensor on any phone to date. That means it takes in more light and more detail than other telephoto sensors. However, the results tend to be a mixed bag at 5x and beyond. At times, the camera will blow you away when the subject is right. These two examples at 10x and 20x help illustrate that perfectly. For note, zooming in with each phone produces a slightly different crop level due to lens differences. All camera viewfinders were set to the same zoom number for these examples. The difference in detail alone is astounding. The Honor Magic 6 Pro decimates the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra and Google Pixel 8 Pro in telephoto quality in the first example. Even the color science is better on the Magic 6 Pro, offering up a substantially better 10x photo in every way. The second example of a house finch at 20x isn't nearly as cut and dry, and I think the result will be down to personal preference. The Honor Magic 6 Pro's photo is significantly sharper, with crisp edges around the feathers, and even some impressive fine detail without noise. But the Magic 6 Pro achieves this, with AI-based approximation, as is most evident around the bird's eyes and beak. Meanwhile, the Galaxy S24 Ultra's photo looks more like a photo taken from a camera rather than a mix of photography and AI. The examples above represent the telephoto image quality produced most often, proving that telephoto performance at 5x and beyond is worse on the Honor Magic 6 Pro than on the Google Pixel 8 Pro or Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. Everything looks like an obvious digital crop since the camera is physically limited to a 2.5x optical zoom lens. Anything beyond that is a mix of digital crops from the main sensor and a large telephoto sensor. Overall, telephoto performance was fairly disappointing unless you stick close to the 2.5x zoom preset on the viewfinder. Honor Magic 6 Pro camera, low light. Since the Magic 6 Pro uses so heavily for its processing, low light photography on the phone tends to be brilliant. Captures from all three rear sensors are incredibly clean, often using heavy denoise algorithms paired with AI detail reconstruction. This produces pictures that look watercolored when zooming in, yet, most often the fine details are preserved thanks to the AI on the phone. Honor also seems to crank up the saturation in lower light, making this neon-lit arcade an immediate wow factor. This means colors aren't accurately represented, but certainly look good to the human eye. Overall, I prefer the look of photos from the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra in most of the shots. The colors are both more natural, and the fine details look more realistic, even though more noise is apparent in the shots. The only shot where I think the Honor Magic 6 Pro wins is the main camera image, where it pulled out more fine detail throughout the photo. Bricks in the background have clear delineation and the text on the boards in the arcade are more readable. The Google Pixel 8 Pro continues to fall behind the other two, often producing softer, less attractive photos from each lens. Honor Magic 6 Pro camera, front-facing camera. The Honor Magic 6 Pro's 50MP front-facing sensor sounds great on paper, but I found it tends to take semi-blurry photos in all lighting conditions. This is bizarre given the phone's penchant for taking crisp photos of objects in motion. But it seems the phone uses different processing methods on the front-facing camera. Not only that, But portrait mode didn't seem to work at all until I realized that bokeh is disabled by default. I have no idea who at Honor thought it made sense to disable bokeh, a sort of catch-all term for a highly blurred background and crisp foreground in the smartphone world by default, but it was a terrible decision that's going to confuse a lot of customers. Compared to the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra, the Honor Magic 6's front-facing shots are a bit underwhelming. They're not bad, but the odd motion blur, when I was holding the camera still, is very strange. It's also a shame that bokeh isn't enabled by default on the Magic 6 Pro. The phone takes rather exemplary portrait mode shots with this feature properly enabled, and I simply cannot understand why Honor would default to it being off when the expectation of portrait mode is to have it enabled. Honor Magic 6 Pro Camera. Conclusion. The Honor Magic 6 Pro camera experience is one that'll regularly impress, from excellent low-light photography to crisp capture of moving subjects. The camera UI isn't anything revolutionary, but it doesn't really need to be. I still prefer the Google Pixel camera UI over other phones, but there's nothing offensive here. The phone truly shines is in its AI processing abilities, which comes in handy when you take a picture, or you want to let the phone take a picture for you. It sounds like a gimmick at first, but parents who often find one hand is occupied while the other is trying to take pictures will quickly understand how beneficial such a feature can be. While the Pixel 8 Pro and Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra often took better photos from their respective telephoto cameras, the Magic 6 Pro still did a superb job and often delivered excellent photos up to 10x zoom. Beyond that, most shots were obviously digital crops and not particularly good looking. Overall, Honor has delivered a fantastic camera and one I feel confident using no matter what situation I find myself in.
I can't see that. Somehow my eyes, there's something wrong with my eyes, because I've been smoking cigarettes for a long time, I suppose, 20 years or something. My eyes are gone. I can't read that. Look, it says something like this. Look, what's this? It says, into be photo editor is new additional. No, I can't read that. No. I couldn't read that. So what are the Samsung Galaxy camera? One UI 6. Okay.
Samsung Galaxy users report Android Auto problems after One UI 6 update. Android Central. Image credit. Ted Kritzner/Android Central. What you need to know.
Wait
Samsung Galaxy owners take to Android Auto's forums to report wireless connect.
Stop. So, can we copy that? Yes, you can. And then copy that. Or can you, what, and then out or something? And here. I fucked it. Oof. Oof. It's gone, Hector. It's gone. Finito. Finito, amigos. Nah. I'll be silly. One. What was it? UI 6.3 or something. News. Then you gotta go here. I probably already got it on the other thing. Anyway, Hector. Date time like this. Go. One of these does it, Hector. Once you find, you'll see it. What's that? What is it? It's an APK.
Download Samsung One Hand Operation Plus App KS for Android, App Pair. With this app, you can easily use your device with your thumb gesture. When the feature is set, a thin gesture handle is added to the left-right side of the screen. Swipe this handle to execute the defined functions. The default function is the most frequently used back button. You can set various functions for horizontal diagonal up-down diagonal gestures. Once you get used to using short swipe gestures, you can set more features for long swipe gestures. Depending on the size of your hand, the thickness of your thumb, or the shape of the bumper case you are using, different handle settings are provided to optimize gesture recognition. The handle receives the user's touch event on top of the running app. It can interfere with running applications. Therefore, it is recommended to set the handle as thin as possible for gesture recognition. If the touch interference is severe with running applications such as game, you can set app exceptions in advanced settings. Then the gesture handles will not work when the app is running. Currently available functions are as follows, and we plan to provide additional function upgrades. Back key, home key, recent key, menu key, app screen, previous app, forward web browser, open notification panel, open quick panel, screen off, close app, flashlight.
Wait a minute. The functionation app, that's back key, home key, recent key, menu key. This is one app that is doing all this in one go, motherfucker. Isn't it looking fucking shit, bro? Forward to it's got menu to do all this. Somehow it does all this shit. Fuckwit. Well, fuck up.
Flashlight. Split screen view. Assistance app. Finder search. Screenshot. Show/hide navigation bar. Pull screen down. One-handed mode. Power key menu. Home screen shortcuts. Start application. Start app in pop-up view. Move screen. Widget pop-up. Task switcher. Quick tools. Virtual touchpad. Floating navigation buttons. Keyboard shortcuts. Enjoy the convenience of gestures on your phone and tablet with this app. Thank you.
Thank you, is it? You're mad. You're mad. I really like you. You're really mad. Is any other ones? Oh, it's got. Well, this is APK though, Hector. Yeah, no. What about here? One hand gesture. Okay.
System UI 13.0.5.106 APK download by Shoutry Group, Up Mirror. Have an APK file for an alpha, beta, or stage rollout update? Just drop it below, fill in any details you know, and we'll do the rest. On Android, you can use YAML Manager, which has built-in support for uploading to Up Mirror. Note every APK file is manually reviewed by the Up Mirror team before being posted to the site. Error. Success, your files have been uploaded. Please check if there were any errors. Your name, shown publicly. Your email, stored but not shown publicly. What's new, may be shown publicly.
What the hell would you do? Doesn't say. So what are you going to do? Go to this one and it, and
Download System UI of KS for Android, Up Mirror. Have an APK file for an alpha, beta, or stage rollout update? Just drop it below, fill in any details you know, and we'll do the rest. On Android, you can use YAML Manager, which has been
System UI. So, where is it? Here. System. Does it do that? System UI camera video. Yes, Hector. It'll help you. Look at this. Open camera. We don't need Facebook. We'll find one. It's got already AI camera. Clock. What's that? About this app. Oh, this doesn't read it. Send and receive big free games video download file manager. Does that, does it? So much shit in this fucking world, man. Incredible, Hector.
Do you get upset when you can't download PUBG? Upset when you can't download PUBG without Wi-Fi? Does it also bother you spending lots of time and data on updating the game? Don't worry, because now ShareIt brings in a new feature, PUBG One-Click Transmission, a solution for all your PUBG-related problems. First, select PUBG and ShareIt, and then send to other devices. Meanwhile, ShareIt will automatically grab all resource files, then wait until the transfer is complete, and when it does, directly choose to install PUBG. That's it! Just turn on Wi-Fi or data and enjoy the game. Now let's take you through the advantages of PUBG One-Click Transmission. Firstly, it's fast. Secondly, it's a time and data saving process. And lastly, it's easy. Simple to operate, lets you quickly enter the game. Now what are you waiting for? Make your squad today and never miss a chicken dinner.
Transfer and share file. So you got a file, a game or whatever it is, give it to the other person and he can play and they can tell you what the updates are and what you fucking need. And sicko puppy, mate. Bull fucking shit, Hector. Hasta la vista. Hasta la vista. Hasta la vista. Hasta la vista, hasta la vista, hasta la vista. What? Oh, do 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 do. Oh, do. What's that? Use Android device policy and assist your organized app and resource. The avoid policy its IT admin keeps your organized data secure. I'll just secure your data. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's not very people might like it. It's just securing your data. Saying like, oh, here you might have a code or there, whatever. Scan code, receipt code, you know what I mean? It's like a two-factor authentication just to for your apps, bro. There's so many shit. I'm not lying. Look how many it keeps going and going and going. All this shit is so fucking God, God, beautiful God. You know what I mean? Like, who knows what the fuck you're doing? It's good, brother. It's good. I'm into my sector. I've been doing this for years, bro. I'm not 100% or anything. What's this one? What's this about? Security, privacy, and VPN for everyone. Malware bytes, mobile security. There you go. That could be all right too. I'm not saying you could or whatever. You know what I mean? It's heaps. All I type is system, UI, camera, video, and all this shit come up. Okay, so for you who might not be interested or who wants to be interested, you little shitty, you bought a phone 4 years ago and you think, oh, I'm not up to date. Well, get it up to date by getting all different apps, mate. Pump the apps into it. You know what I mean? What's that? Animator. You got this and it goes like that. I can't see shit. Or you make your own animation, you make your own thing, you make your own cartoon or something. Read that. Read that, motherfucker. Read that. Oh, you go to the website, do you? And copy this website or something. What is it? What have you done? What? Seeking out and are you copying it or what? Sticky note and sticky finger download. Nople. Copy that, please. Copy up here. Now, up here. Hector. Control yourself, mate. Please, be nice. All the native UI and AI Pro. And then you just go press like this because otherwise you'll go into it. Go now and go on the side. Paste. And then you go to search. Yeah, like 1 year ago. 50 premium pre-animation software. What, you can make animation now? When did this happen? what's the fucking... My God, Hector. Wata puta eta. Oh, please. Behave, please, Hector. What have I done now? Where's this little kid going?
Steam Workshop Ultimate Rivals. Subscribe to Alien. Subscribe from Alciv.
Ah, you fucking idiot. The little kid fucking put his fingers up, did he? Why? Store, community, home, discussion. What's this?
Suggestions/ideas. Showing 1-15 of 598 active topics. 34,220. 147. 21 hours ago. Pinned. Games you would like to see on Steam. Spawn of Totoro. 0. The 29th of January, 2017 at 5:44 a.m. Pinned what this section is for, and what it is not.
Ah, yeah, you're stupid. You're stupid. Steam, you should have the news or something. You know what I mean? Like the news, like, you know what I mean? Steam's just for game, Hector. Get out of it. Not good for you, Hector. Oh, what happened here, bro? What happened here, bro? What the hell? What the hell? What have you done? Home. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? New tab, is it? What have you done? Have you done something? Whatever it is, I can't see shit, bro. You're fucked. Okay, mate. Maybe this was a good one, but I can't hear the news. That's what we wanted. We wanted the news. So can we go to that? Can we go to that? Okay, what have you done?
How to access the new Picture Smart AI in JAWS and Fusion Top Tech Tidbits, a MindVault Solutions Limited. Publication. Released, 14th March 2024. Picture Smart AI is a revolutionary update to the traditional Picture Smart feature. By integrating with the latest artificial intelligence AI technology from services like ChatGPT from OpenAI and Gemini from Google, you will now experience a whole new level of accessibility to graphical information. While you access Picture Smart as you have in the past by pressing Insert plus spacebar, P, then for Control, F for File, etc., you will be amazed by the depth and richness of the visual descriptions Picture Smart AI now offers. We have also added new keystrokes for describing images via screenshots or windows. Press Insert plus spacebar, P, then question mark, for a list of available commands. Picture Smart AI is currently available as an early adopter program feature. We encourage you to try it and provide feedback using the Send Feedback form. That is available in the Early Adopter Program dialog box. To enable Picture Smart AI, 1. Press Alt plus or in the JAWS program window to access the JAWS options menu. Press to select Early Adopter Program. 2. Press Tab to navigate to Picture Smart with Generative AI, and press spacebar to select the checkbox to enable this feature. Note, if you clear the checkbox, you return to the traditional Picture Smart functionality. 3. Press Tab to navigate to OK and press Enter. 4. Restart the software to begin using Picture Smart AI. The power of JAWS. This tip brought to you by Freedom Scientific. Information provided by Top Tech Tidbits, the world's #1 online resource for current news and trends in access technology. Learn more today at https://toptechtidbytes.com.
Yeah, whatever. Whatever. It's just whatever.
JAWS software F/T Blind Club on Clubhouse followers, members, statistics. JAWS software F/T Blind on Clubhouse. Description. Come chat everything JAWS. Learn new things, ask questions, share stories and get news from Vispero, Freedom Scientific, Opturk and Enhanced Vision. Last 30 records. Day. Members. Gain. Percent gain. January 27, 2024. 2,296. +4. +0.2%. December 13th, 2023. 2,200.
None of that. Get rid of the ad, mate. You're just gonna keep going and going and going all that. Go home. Nah, you're silly. They just give you a percentage. What would you want a percentage for, you know? Anyway, something. This one is called Top Tech Tidbit. Top Tech Tidbit. Top Tech Tidbit. It has technology. It's got all this shit. I don't know what it does, but it's not very good to me. It's blinding my eyes. I'm going no. Okay, nowhere.
Nomi Plaids Lastamar document. Nomi Kojaris Vivo. 1. 17,661,639 Breadmore. Nomi Kuentos. Nomi Kuentos Wreckage Las Vidas, Unicas y Fascinants Decim Mujeres.
What the hell have you done? Whatever it is, it's not gonna do that, Hector. It's in some other language, bro. You're going around in circle now, bro. What the hell? Where is the thing? What happened, Hector? More info. What's this? Data cam, data science, AI. What's that mean? Data. No, they're fine. You gotta read all that. Okay, it might be. What happened? What happened? What happened? AI data, AI system data, and AI system. So you got all this. There they are. I'm gonna pick one. Let's go random. Let's go random. We're going random. We're going nuts. We're gonna find one that might pick your eye. What about the search engine? With that, what of these search engine was? Oh, I already got it. I already got it. So I have to update. I'm updating it, bro. Opera browser with AI. It's doing it, bro. So, what's it about? What's it about? What you go there? What's it about? What happened, bro? What happened, brother? What's it about, bro? What's it about? Design. Everybody's saying it's good. It's good. Whatever. You get Opera browser. What's it do, bro? What's it do, bro? What's it do? What happened, bro? What happened? You go into it. We're into it. What happened? What happened? What are you doing? What are you doing? Continue. Yeah. Go. I haven't got all day. No, don't allow. Fucking come on. Come on, buddy. Come on, dickhead. Don't. Skip. Allow. Whatever. Like this. So, what's so good about it? They won't read it, heck, they won't read it. On your Soul browser. So you gotta go, Firefox AI browser. Mozilla AI. Is that the one? Mozilla AI.
MSI. Democratizing open source AI to solve real user problems. Our mission is to build, commercialize, and open source components and tools that make it easy for developers and users to develop AI agents to solve real-world use cases. Mozilla.ai is an alternative to the status quo. Our guiding notion of AI is communal, an intelligence that looks not to replace human intelligence, but rather augment it cooperatively. We believe that there is no contradiction between building useful technology and promoting social good. Of the many potential futures for AI, we want to realize one that is grounded in communities, openness, and trustworthiness. We believe technology should be designed for communities first and foremost, and that these should be able to trust and shape their own experiences with technology. Technological systems should strive for standards of trust and reliability, similar to those found in long-standing engineering disciplines. We design for human and machine collaboration. We fundamentally believe in human agency. Ours is a paradigm for augmenting human intelligence rather than replacing it artificially. Work with us. If you're passionate about the potential of artificial intelligence, committed to building for good and believe in open source, we'd love to hear from you. OpenSci. Democratizing open source AI to solve real user problems. Our mission is to build, commercialize, and open source components and tools that make it easy for developers and users to develop AI agents to solve real-world use cases. Mozilla.ai is an alternative to the status quo. Our guiding notion of AI is communal, an intelligence that looks not to replace human intelligence, but rather augment it cooperatively. We believe that there is no contradiction between building useful technology and promoting social good. Of the many potential futures for AI, we want to realize one that is grounded in communities, openness, and trustworthiness. We believe technology should be designed for communities first and foremost, and that these should be able to trust and shape their own experiences with. Top 5 free alternatives to ChatGPT, right, Cream? ChatGPT. What is ChatGPT? OpenAI's ChatGPT is an intelligent chatbot powered by a neural network trained on millions of conversations. OpenAI, an open-source conversational AI system, made an incredible breakthrough. ChatGPT is built on the GPT-3 model, a large-scale language model created by OpenAI and trained on hundreds of billions of words from the internet.
Hi, I'm Anna. I'm going to show you how Right Cream can help you improve your sales and marketing with little effort. Let's start with sales. Cold emails and LinkedIn outreach are known strategies for lead generation. However, 99% of such emails and messages go unanswered. Right Cream can help you increase this reply rate multifold using personalized icebreakers. Just enter the website or LinkedIn profile of the prospect and Right Cream.
What are you doing? Get out.
Blizzard Bound, a photojournalist takes the Galaxy S24 Ultra to Tahoe CNET. The streets are quiet in a residential neighborhood of South Lake Tahoe, California. And I'm standing in 3 feet of snow on an unplowed street at the base of a 100-foot tall ponderosa pine tree. The snow continues to fall and pile up around me. I'm wearing an old...
Okay, the snow. Let's talk about the snow because it's silly. Why would it be snow 24/7, 55 times a year, or 99% of the year is snowing? Don't you understand? That's incredible. It's supposed to be in pattern, and whatever 4 months this, 4 months that, 4 and 4 is 8. That's 12. No. You got a summer, autumn, winter, and the other one. So it's supposed to be like that. Why ain't it like that? Because you had fucked to the MSP where you fucking wanted to snow. Here in Australia, you made it so it's hot with rain. So what you did is bushfires in Chile, You killed it, brother. You killed it. I don't know who in United States did this. Only you in United States did it, right? No one else started doing cloud droppings with chemicals or whatever camp trials. Who the fuck think is doing it, motherfucker? Who the fuck is asking for UFO portals or spaceships and all this, motherfucker? You think it's funny, bro? Think it's funny? Look what's going on now. Prices are high, economic. We can't live together. We have the real estate arguing. Fucking hell, bro. From fucking the weather up, you fuck the economics of every country, man. You want to go to the maximum, oh, we'll do this. We'll do this, we'll do that. Fucking bullshit, bro. Bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. We're not listening to your shit. We don't care about your shit. We don't even care about anything your shit's got to do with anything, you idiot. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous, brother. It's ridiculous. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous, bro. You know, I'm considering that something is going on because you're not in the border. You're not in the border like you're supposed to. Why aren't you in the border of Ukraine and Russia then? And then why ain't Ukraine bombing the shit out of the capital of Russia? Why ain't World War III started? Are you scared or something? Can't got your tongue, motherfucker. It's fucking. Why aren't you in the border of Israel and Palestine? Because you're in the border of Kosovo and Serbia. Well, fuck you then. Fuck you then. Go eat bananas, mate. You don't want us to know. You fucking dickhead. Yeah, don't worry about it, bro. It's all right. You know, we're really upset now. You're really upset. You upset me, and I don't care. You want it. You got it. You know what I mean? You're silly. You're silly. You're silly, bro. You're silly, bro. You're really silly. Don't worry. Nothing that I know. You know, really silly. You know, really silly. I don't know what you want to do. It's you're silly, and you know it. You know you're silly.
OA Infrastructure Resources and Information from TechTarget. Business Analytics. Cisions targets hardcore developers with new toolkit. The Embedded BI Specialist's latest update features a software development kit that enables developers to compose applications. Databricks partners with Mistral AI to aid GenAI development. The data cloud vendor joins Microsoft and Snowflake in partnering with and investing in the startup to provide customers. Snowflake boosting its commitment to AI, including GenAI. Recent moves, including the appointment of a new CEO and the formation of a new partnership, are representative of the vendors. CIO. US TikTok ban, data broker bills target data practices. Congress is targeting companies' data practices through bills that limit data transfers and transactions to entities. Eye tracking in VR, everything you need to know. Advancements in eye tracking technology could make VR headsets more useful. Still, products need to address cyber sickness and practical strategies for shadow it management. Employees might
it's just saying, say, let's pretend. Okay. Then you go like this or something.
Microsoft whistleblower, OpenAI, The Knight, and ethical AI tech target. The vendor has filed a memorandum to dismiss some of the arguments the New York Times made in its copyright lawsuit. However, it now faces criticism from its own software engineer. Listen to this article. This audio was generated by AI. Listen to this article. This audio was generated.
Okay, which audio is that? Where? Which audio is that? Tech editor. Enterprise AI. Okay.
Lines, for example, with a company like Google, their energy use, it's gone up somewhat over time. It continues to grow as they are a larger company that's grown over time. But the amount of energy they're using for machine learning as a percentage of their total energy footprint, it really hasn't changed significantly. It's been in this 15 to 20% for the last 3 years where we have data. And so, that shows that even as machine learning is growing and it's, kind of eating the world, well, yes, but we're seeing optimization, of course, happen as well. And why does that happen? Well, there's economic factors as well, right?
Sure.
It can't grow so fast and so big because even the largest companies simply can't afford to do that. So That's where we have to remember there are these, balancing factors here.
This might be a slight tangent, but you mentioned the importance of where the energy is coming from and the difference between training a large model using energy coming from nuclear power as opposed to coal burning power, for instance. I've noticed as a consumer, over the past 6 months to a year, more and more on my phone in certain apps, I'll see something, I think labeled a grid forecast and kind of mentioning, when the power is kind of more likely to be clean versus not clean and that kind of thing. This feels sort of like a common sense question, but I want to ask it anyway because you're here, you're the expert. How big of a factor and how much consideration or how important is it that consideration is being given to where the power is coming from and kind of shifting these things along with just those larger, sort of headline grabbing numbers of, the raw amount of energy being used to train a model?
Yeah, it's a huge factor, and it's probably one of the most important things we can be thinking about. As we're talking about, growing data centers and where we're training and also, using the models. One of the things that, I didn't know, again, before I set out and really dug into this, was how much energy use was on the inference side, not on the training side.
Right.
Based on the, again, many of the headlines, people say, oh, training the model is so big. But really, it's inference that's, going to be anywhere between 60 to 80% of the energy consumption over time. I mean, it's huge. And so, where you're training the models, but also where you're using the models, has a huge impact, and then the energy sources for that. And I think that's why, as we think about where AI is going, there are some really interesting questions about how will it be deployed, because deploying it on, a battery powered, endpoint device is very different than using it in a highly efficient data center. And so there's lots of, I think, opportunities to figure out how we optimize different deployments of AI in ways that are, serving the broad public interest in the best ways.
Right. GPUs obviously have been a huge factor in this AI explosion in recent times, and the current way that AI is used, to put it that way. How has GPU acceleration transformed the energy efficiency of AI tech, and particularly if you could talk about the impact in weather and climate forecasting?
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously, we wouldn't have the current generation of AI systems without the advancements we've seen in GPUs, right? It wouldn't even be here. And what we've also seen is that when you look at some of these various AI models, different types of classifiers, for example, the efficiency significantly improves over time. And, that's generally because of two factors. One, because of improvements in the hardware, and two, because of improvements in how they're optimizing these AI models based on the improvements in the hardware. And so, that's where, when we look at over time, significant efficiency growth, but there's also a question of how are they going to use this technology to, address the overall efficiency of the grid and the overall efficiency of the data centers as well. That's where, for the data centers, we've seen, I don't know that I'd say it's peaked, but it's definitely, we've seen some really solid numbers in terms of, the power efficiency coming out of these data centers, in terms of cooling, in terms of everything. I mean, they're highly optimized. In terms of the grid, I mean, that's where I think, there's still a lot of opportunity to start using AI to, increase grid resilience, stability, all of the factors that are going to be key towards, turning this technology and using it to actually have an impact in people's daily lives.
Are there any specific case studies or examples you've come across talking about where GPU technology, NVIDIA's GPU technology, has really improved the energy efficiency of data centers or other AI operations?
What I was looking at in this paper was really, what's the net impact on the net environmental impact, right? And so when we're talking about energy consumption, we're talking about energy consumption because we're concerned about, obviously the carbon emissions there. And so we're also concerned, well, what's all this AI being used for? And how's that, how are these uses going to have a potentially, positive or negative impact in different areas? And so, one thing that we looked at is the substitution effect, right? So are we using AI for things that, activities that would otherwise be generating more carbon emissions? And so,
do I buy first or sell first?
There was recently an absolutely viral interview between Mira Murati and the Wall Street Journal about their new AI video model, Sora. And this is going viral for a lot of different reasons. I don't necessarily think this is an amazing PR moment for OpenAI because essentially, for the first 4 minutes of the interview, it was kind of talking about, what was going on and just normal stuff and how this is working and it's so cool, etc. And then about minute 4, things start taking a turn when the interviewer starts pressing Mira, who is the CTO, the Chief Technology Officer of OpenAI, on, where the data for this video model actually comes from, and specifically asking if it was trained from YouTube and, if they were taking people's data for this. So the interview, I'm going to be honest, it got kind of uncomfortable. I want you guys to listen to some of this because I think it's very interesting and it feels a little bit telling. And I want to break down exactly what we know so far because there have been some reports on where this data is coming from. And there's perhaps a little bit more that we know than OpenAI is letting on. Now, the first thing that they kind of led into this that I'll show you the clip from is showing a few clips and talking about a couple clips and kind of where, that the interviewer essentially saw that Sora generated, and she's kind of saying like, how did it know to generate these clips? So I'll show you those because I think this is this is kind of interesting, but then I'll get down to the actual, uncomfortable questions that were asked, and I think maybe some telling responses that Miria gave. So here's the first little clip.
Every time I watch a Sora.
Oh, and one thing that I will say about this is that if you're watching this on Spotify or YouTube, you can actually see this. Otherwise, I'll just explain, what we're kind of seeing.
Clip. I wonder, what videos did this AI model learn from? Did the model see any clips of Ferdinand to know what a bull in a china shop should look like? Was it a fan of SpongeBob?
Wow! You look real good with a mustache, Mr. Krabs.
By the way, my prompt for this crab said nothing about a mustache. What?
Okay, so what's really interesting here is, she showed a bunch of clips, and of course, she asked for a mermaid. There was a crab with the mermaid, evidently from, The Little Mermaid. But the crab has a mustache and looked very eerily similar to, Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob. It's not something you typically think of like, crabs have mustaches. So it seems that there's going to be a lot of those type of Easter eggs that I think a lot of people maybe raise red flags and they feel like, this was all trained off of copyrighted data. So evidently she wanted to get into that. And here's the interesting, some would say uncomfortable exchange between the Wall Street Journal and Miria on this exact.
What data was used to train Sora?
We used publicly available data and licensed data.
So, videos on YouTube?
I'm actually not sure about that.
One thing that she's getting a lot of criticism for, people are like, if you're the CTO, you definitely should know, basically if you're getting videos from the world's largest video repository, YouTube or not. So I'm not sure. There's a lot of speculation. I'm going to get into what people are saying the cause for these answers are. But if you thought that was kind of uncomfortable and, I don't know, people are screenshotting her face as she reacts to that question, and that's kind of the meme that's going around. But if you thought that was uncomfortable, this is the rest of, what the reporter then asked.
Okay. Videos from Facebook, Instagram?
If they were publicly available, publicly available to use, there might be the data, but I'm not sure. Yeah. I'm not confident about it.
What about Shutterstock? I know you guys have a deal with them.
I'm just not going to go into the details of the data that was used, but it was publicly available or licensed data.
After the interview, Murati confirmed that the licensed data does include content from Shutterstock.
Okay, so very interesting. Obviously, a lot of people are criticizing the fact that she wasn't able to really go into a lot of detail on where the data was coming from, specifically if they were able to take data from, from Facebook and Instagram, and especially YouTube is the big one a lot of people are talking about. Now, YouTube actually comes from a report that came out last year from The Information where they said that OpenAI was using videos from YouTube to actually train some of its AI models like ChatGPT. And so I think that it would be, if they used it in that data set, I don't see why they would.
Okay, where I see it is using the videos and analyzing it, and then the person in front, wow, look, and then he said, look down, here's a summary of what he got out of this video of YouTube or Facebook or any other. This person is saying, you can do this, you can do that, and analyze it and tell you how you can do it yourself. Thank you very much. That's the AI for you.
Wouldn't have used it in training a model like Sora, but they can't openly admit to this. A lot of people are saying, allegedly, right? I'm just saying what I've heard. People are saying they can't admit to this because of the lawsuits that they're currently having with the New York Times and a lot of other places. A lot of people are suing for essentially where they got their data from. So at this point, it seems like they just want to stay tight-lipped and say it was publicly available or licensed. So don't worry, there's nothing we're doing wrong here. So a lot of people are skeptical about this, specifically with the YouTube question, because even if, let's say, it was publicly available and maybe technically within the terms to scrape available YouTube videos, people are saying, does the general public know that when they create a video, it's going to be scraped and turned into a model that can, generate videos? Is this I don't know. So it kind of feels, some people are saying it kind of feels shady. So I think that's very interesting. I think that there's a definitely a transparency issue there that we should talk about. So Google and Meta, so that's of course Facebook and Instagram's parent company, they're known to use publicly shared videos and images to train their models, right? So Google for Gemini is using YouTube, and Meta is using, everything on Facebook and Instagram. And so I think that there's still a lot of questions about like the public's awareness and consent to this whole issue, because this is kind of a new thing, and we like traditionally, as we've been creating YouTube videos or even content or posting pictures or videos on our social media and Instagram and etc. Like
You yourself can analyze the video, and you yourself can tell ChatGPT or AI to this is a text, this is a text, this is the other part. Now we're nearly near the end now. This is the last part of it. Now analyze all that and tell me how can I get the code, and I can generate my own ChatGPT or chatbot.
the thought isn't, oh, this is going to be used to train an AI model. It's like, I'm sharing this with people I like, and maybe the thing that people were concerned about in the past was like the privacy, and that Facebook was kind of creating like a giant, document and file about you and everything they know about you. Now it's kind of shifting to be like, and also they're going to like literally create a model that can replicate your content. So that is, I think, something that people are concerned about. There's a bunch of, different concerns about the lack.
They're going to say, ChatGPT, analyze this. Make sure you got a generator, a search engine, and please have AI camera, AI photo editor.
Of, direct exchange in the use of personal and creative works for training large-scale AI models without this kind of consent. And so I think it's going to be interesting to see where this goes, if they're able to continue doing this in the future, if there's going to be kind of like a public outcry. My question, honestly, is going to be what if Google gets involved and sues them? But if that happened, then Google would look like a hypocrite for using it as well. Using these, because they're just saying, oh, it's publicly available. So I actually tend to think Google, because of them using the same data for Gemini, will not sue OpenAI or pursue it there. And I'd be curious to see if, some sort of lawsuit is pursued if, people find out that all of their YouTube videos, for example, or if it's going to come down to something like, the crabs that have mustaches are copies of Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob. And so, someone like Nickelodeon would go after them. So I'd be really curious to see where the next wave of lawsuits lands out of the video space. We know that it's coming because it's happened with images and it's happened with text, and video would just be the next frontier. So it'd be very interesting to see where this lands. But all in all, I'll keep you updated on how this rolls out. A very interesting exchange and interview of Mira with the Wall Street Journal.
Whoa, amigo, watch out.
Do I buy first or sell first?
Showing you a little bit about their demo, showing you some of their benchmarks, which is very fascinating, and talking about the overall impact that I think we're going to start seeing in software because of these kind of software engineer tools. Is this hype, or is this, actual reality, the future of software design? So let's get into it. The first thing I wanted to do was actually look at their kind of big announcement they made in regards to this. So they have a blog post where essentially they have a little video that we can go over some of the things. The big thing I wanted to show here was just their benchmark. So they said, we evaluated Devin on SWE Bench, a challenging benchmark that assists agents to solve real-world GitHub issues found in open source projects like Django. Okay, so what I want to bring up here is this is one benchmark. There are, tons of benchmarks out there that people typically compare, contrast. They brought up one benchmark, which evidently showed them, right? They were 13.8% for real world software engineering performance. And, that's like Claude 2 is at like almost 5%. Llama was at like 4%. And then you have GPT-4 over at 1.7%, GPT-3 at 0.5. So like, obviously it looks like they're absolutely crushing it. Now, what I'll bring up is this is just one benchmark. They happen to be do very well. The criticism I've seen on this specific benchmark in particular is that a lot of people are like, they literally trained or essentially they gave their model like specifically the information to just answer the questions in this benchmark. And then they were surprised that it did well. I'm not sure if that's true. That's some criticism I've heard. But overall, I do want to go over the product. This is very interesting. So, I mean, it's obviously a very, very basic website. It says styling, and I think what they mean by styling is like there are the colors red, blue, and yellow on the website, and some borders around there. Like, in no means is this website going to win.
So it had to development to put any other development into the tool. Can this website be a ChatGPT generator search engine with an AI bot that you can make with codes and other things related? Okay, so the website had that on the side and go, what? Generator, AI, robot, AI generator, bot pro, you can create? What the hell? What would it have? No, Hector, that's the new tool that they put on that website. Only that website can have that type of thing where you can chat to the operator, which is run by AI.
Any sort of awards, it's a very basic.
And it's really fucking you up with the information that it's giving you. These new websites are new, are fresh, and they don't fuck around. So fuck you. America wins in a way that no one can decode, put things together.
Table, essentially. But like, yeah, I mean, it did something. It wasn't like, it wasn't, I don't know. I don't know how it could get much worse, but I mean, okay, there is some styling there, so I'll give them some points. There's multiple colors on the screen we're looking at.
All of this is possible today because of the advancements that we've made in both reasoning and long-term planning. It's a really hard problem, and we've only just started, but we're super excited about the progress that we've made so far. In the meantime, if you'd like to try out Devin on your own real-world task.
Okay, amazing. Then, of course, they plug their platform. So I think this is fascinating. I wanted to talk about, what people are actually saying about this. So the first thing is over on X, McKay Wrigley, he reviews a ton of AI software. He says, I'm blown away by Devin. Watch me use it for 27 minutes. It's insane. The era of AI agents has begun. Then I kind of scrubbed through his video for 27 minutes. Like, he's doing a deep dive using this tool, opening GitHub, putting code in, doing all sorts of crazy stuff, and he's able to do some impressive things with it. So this is leaving me thinking this is not just purely hype. There is also some serious use cases here. I will say, going through the comment section on his, it feels very much like...
Okay, now I just like to say something like the business. The company has a business with computer, or has a business where it generated the computer into the search engine like Google or whatever, and it took that into consideration, and it got out what it needed to come out of it. It decoded with those codes and also extra codes and extra hub, or what was it, hit hub, or whatever. Everything you did was incredible. Was world record, was gold, because you have inside of your computer and created this program, and you did this, and now you're putting it into the engine to search for the last part, or the second middle part, where it can be generated for your business. And your business is got that chat AI, and it bot that always something new might come up, and it'll store and you make more money, cash cow or cash this, and you make anything happen because you are decoding and you are clever and you're doing God.
Me thinking this is not just purely hype. There is also some serious use cases here. I will say, going through the comment section on his, it feels very much like he kind of has an audience that's very hyped up about AI, probably like my audience, to be honest. But I will say, I've seen other threads talking about Devin that are a lot more skeptical of it. So anyways, I think this is interesting. One comment that I thought was funny, someone said, tell Devin to build an open source Devin. Then someone said, please ask Devin to fix the Twitter video compression. Anyways, people are saying, if this thing was actually useful, then it would be able to just, build itself over and over again, and the company would just use it to create infinite software for free, and then they wouldn't really need it. Okay, so obviously this thing isn't a completely automated software developer. It's just a very useful software enhanced software enhancement tool. I'm not a developer, so I wouldn't even know what to ask it for. And I think that's kind of the secret with a lot of these AI tools and models. It's like, if you don't actually know the skill to begin with, if you don't have a base understanding of the skill, there's no way that it's going to completely, be able to do everything for you, because I don't know, even what types of software or even what types of libraries or even what languages to use for certain projects, where an actual skilled developer will know that. And so this is going to more just expedite and, make them a lot more
Okay, I
efficient.
have to go now. I 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 have to go now. Patagonia, Chile. Waya. Wala. Paste la wale. Bombastic. And this is the website that they go ahead. Just then, so we have to.
AI Box, no-code AI app builder and marketplace. Discover the power of our no-code AI app builder and marketplace. Discover, create, and monetize your AI tools. Discover the power of combining text, image, audio, and video AI models to unleash your creativity. Then monetize your tools on our marketplace or keep them private for personal use. Link together multiple AIs or software. Customize your box's look and feel. Publish your AI box on our marketplace. Discover AI apps to supercharge your business. Explore the AI Box marketplace and find thousands of powerful AI apps and tools to help you automate your department, job, or project. Use our platform to discover what AI use cases are popular and trending in your domain of expertise. Harness the massive collection of apps on our marketplace to automate your tasks and boost your productivity. Building and monetizing your AI tools on AI Box offers these incredible benefits. Protection for your prompts. Flexible software integrations. Ability to monetize your tools. As a creator on the AI Box platform, you'll earn royalties whenever customers use the tools you've built, rewarding your innovation and hard work. Play video. One spot for all your AI files. Never again will you lose an AI-generated image in a Discord channel feed. Organize and sort all of your AI projects and files in one convenient location. Publish and monetize or keep private. You are in full control of your tools. Publish them to the marketplace and collect royalties or keep them private for personal use. Cut down development time. Cut AI tool development time down from months or years to hours or days. Get our 5 minutes weekly AI newsletter and join our waitlist. Copyright signed to.
Whoa, what happened there, Hector? Well, you come to this AI, whatever it is, you can probably send an email, you can probably talk to these people, you can whatever, Hector. Anyway, bro, you have to be very careful. I'm not good at this. I am so distorted. I'm dumb and stupid. Anyway, I'm giving you all this because my mind from Chile, Australia, and other people who are beautiful, very understandable, very clever. Not me, you. Going to have settings, you're going to have people, you're going to cry like me, and you're going to love yourself. I'm into Miss Hector. I have to go now. Adios. I love you. You must make love to me. You must make love to me. You must make love to me. I don't know. I'm subscribed to Intermix Hector. Adios, compadre.